Good morning, everyone. It is Tuesday, December 7th. I am out at Starbucks at 6:30 in the morning, not because I couldn't sleep. Well, kind of. I'll get to that in a second. The drive-thru is closed, but I can still order from there. So I put my order in mobily and then I'll go and pick it up in about like 10-15 minutes. So I thought I would chat with you for a minute. And I woke up around 3 because I got my booster shot the other day around like 1, 2 o'clock. I can't remember exactly. I took my lunch break to do it. So this morning it is not travel anxiety or anything like that related. It's just I kind of figured that I would have symptoms of the shot, and I mean I did, and now I'm kind of over it and it's great. I'm trying to think back to when I stopped filming yesterday. It was very strange seeing someone wearing something that I made. I mean normally whenever I do these suit ups, it's me in the costume and my husband is taking my photos, and it was very different for me to not only be seeing something that I created on him, but also having to like direct him in, you know, posing and stuff like that. Kudos to all the photographers out there. Like, I know you guys have a thankless job, but wow, was it hard for me to direct him to do things, especially in such a like, you know, vision impaired type of cosplay. But he loves it. He can actually wear his glasses under the helmet, which is great. He even ran into my neighbor across the street and we went over and talked to them for a bit. They're really cool. They always see me working in the garage and they're always coming over like, what are you working on now? And so it was kind of cool to like show them, you know, in the flesh, like this is what I make. But yeah, it turned out really great. Everything is ready for his costume to be packed away for C2E2, and hopefully I will do a Bo-Katan suit up today, and then I really just need to get packing. It's crazy. It's all finally setting in, then it's done, and we're gonna be wearing this weekend, and it's just gonna be great, and I can't wait. I did want to mention that the undersuits for both of our costumes I did not make. The undersuit for my husband's Mando is from Sky Costume. I'll link it down below for you guys. The undersuit itself, like the brown vests and pants and even like the cummerbund and that gray thing, are pretty good quality, but the rest of it is no. It's that plasticky type of sewn armor, and it was not good, so I just had to seam rip it off. It all came off really easily. The cape on that costume is absolute trash though. I went out and bought some other fleece to make a cape out of. And then for my suit, that suit was like a whole journey in itself. I had originally ordered a suit from AUS Cosplay back in September, like right after we got back from Dragon Con, and they kept on giving me the runaround of where it was. I messaged them in, I want to say end of October when they said it would be here. They said it would make it by Halloween. And then whenever I called them out on that and said it didn't come out for, you know, Halloween, they said, okay, we'll get it to you by November 22nd. It didn't come by November 22nd. There was also I forget exactly when I bought it off of Amazon. Maybe I'll put like my order, but I did buy my Bo-Katan suit from Amazon because I just had an anxious fit one day and was like, I don't know if this suit from AUS Cosplay is gonna come in time. And I'm so glad that I did, because I wouldn't have an undersuit. I just did not have the time to make them from scratch. I actually have some fabric to make a Bo-Katan undersuit in the future if I end up doing that, which I probably won't because the one I have is really good quality. Again, the same kind of stuff holds true like with my Mando suit. The armor that it comes with is like that vinyl plasticky stuff that I just seam ripped off, and the belt is actually pretty serviceable. The only thing that didn't work out for my body shape is the actual holsters themselves. The holsters, they just sat really far on my butt, and so I just made new ones out of EVA foam. But yeah, if you have any questions about either of the suits, how they fit, how I tailored them, then just leave that down in the comments below. I will be happy to answer any questions on that. And I think that my order is ready, and I'm gonna go and get that and then drive home. And of course, as soon as I go inside, I see that the drive-thru is open. So happy morning to me. Oh well, whatever. At least I got my coffee. I don't really care. So it's a little bit later on in the day, and I just wanted to come on here really quick because I don't know what happened to these pieces of armor, but on the right pauldron, there's like a little bit of paint there. And then there's some there. I have no idea what I did. I don't know. It probably fell somewhere and there was just like, or maybe it was on one of my like cleaning rags. I have no idea. All I know is I'm going to attempt to paint over it and hopefully it dries fast enough for, you know, packing and all that stuff. I was hoping to have everything packed by tonight. That's gonna have to sit out. And also let me show you on the helmet, guys, I don't know. This, I don't know what I did. This might be a little bit harder to see, but on the cheek right there, there's a little bit of the black peeking through. Again, I have no idea what I did. I was just buffing it and it came off. So whatever I did for the clear coat obviously did not work. I don't think that I did it right. I did 2 thin coats of the stuff. From what I remember, I think people were saying do 2 thin coats and then a third like glossy coat. Complete user error on my part. But I'm going to try and at least touch those up right now, and I'll figure everything out once we come back if I need to repair it fully. So yeah, I just wanted to share that little nugget of information.
Not perfect, but you know what? It'll do for having to go to a convention in 2 days. I would have liked to have, you know, sanded it down and painted over it that way, but hey, it worked. The pauldron over here is a little bit cloudy, but hopefully whenever I like wipe away the dust and the overspray, it won't be too bad.
Guys, I wish I knew what I did, but I don't know. This basement is a complete disaster area, so I wouldn't put it past myself that it just like fell into something, but I haven't been keeping the armor around paint. It's been on the other side of the room, so I don't know. I don't know. There's no use worrying about what I did to it other than I made a mistake and I fixed it. No real life lesson there other than I'm a mess, and figured I would tell you that. And my hand was on the microphone that entire time, so hopefully this comes out okay. It is 4 o'clock and I'm done with work, so I think I'm going to do a suit up of all of Bo-Katan's armor right now. And if you guys want me to do like an actual suit up like video to show you step by step how I'm getting into this, I can totally do that eventually. Just let me know down in the comments. Now I gotta put a belt on because this is, oh, of course it doesn't fit through the belt loops. Of course. Of course, this is why we do a test fit, guys. I mean, I can squeeze it in there, but you know. There was just not a great selection of belts at Target though. Good to know it works though. Put it on wrong. Fuck. The reason I need a belt, and yeah, this is like a super great angle, is that the armor on the side of my thighs as well as the knees kind of pull my pants down. So yeah, we don't want that to happen. Okay, I will be right back after my husband zips me into the vest and the top. All right, so we got the vest and the top on. So I think what I'm gonna do next is put on the boots. Now, the way that I did the boots, so I have a pair of Fry boots that I basically use for every cosplay that I possibly can because they're so comfortable. And with the suit that I bought on Amazon, they came with these outer kind of like, I guess they're called spats. I think that they're called spats, at least they were like in marching band and our drum majors wore them. I basically just tailored the top of them. They were a little bit too tall for my leg. And then I added some elastic on the bottom so that they wouldn't like move too much. And then finally I added a strip of Velcro so that I could obviously Velcro on my armor and it'll stay all there all day. And because it's a long boot, it'll essentially just flex with me while I go. Putting these on is honestly as easy as putting on a pair of shoes. All right, and see, they just stay right there. And then there we go. Next thing I'm gonna do is put on the thigh pieces. The thigh pieces just look like this. Got Velcro on the back of them. And then there's a strip of Velcro on the side of my pant leg. I need to just press it on there. There we go. Same thing on the other side. There we have it. So I also have knee pieces, but I'm not gonna put these on yet just in case if I need to kneel down. So what I'm gonna do is go grab the holster and put that on. These little pouches, they're not the greatest, but what I'm gonna do is put some of my green upholstery foam inside of these so it kind of like fills them out. I just didn't get a chance to do it yet, so just gonna put this on. This will probably be something I'll need my husband to adjust a little bit because the Velcro is kind of hard to do on your own. I guess you'll see how badly that looks in the back. There's a piece of Velcro on the back there and it's kind of covered by bag. So there we have it. I'm gonna grab my Westars, and this is exactly why I didn't put my knee pads on, because they are on the floor. So I've got the 2 Westar guns. They just go right in here. Oh, there is a little piece of armor that goes under here. Let me grab that. Oh God, where is it? This is not good. Where is my little piece of armor? Oh, I threw it on the couch. Shit. So this is what I was looking for, this little piece of armor. So it's got a piece of Velcro that goes up the back, obviously. And there's a piece of Velcro on the back side of this holster that I used E6000 to glue on. And all you do is slide it up under there and Velcro it in place. And I actually will probably just keep this Velcroed onto this so that I don't lose it like I just did. Next thing I'm gonna go do is just grab my gloves so I have them accessible. And thankfully my hot glue gun burns are basically, they're not gone. My hands definitely still look mangled. I'm not gonna show you. But I can put my gloves on, so yeah. And I cannot recommend enough finishing your gloves first. Like, tackle your gloves the first thing that you do on a costume, because I hate making gloves. I hate doing them. And then when you forget to do them, it's like the hardest thing to do at the very end. Okay, anyways, let me put on, I think I'm gonna put my knees on next. The knees are pretty self-explanatory. There's a piece of Velcro on them, and there we go. There we go. That's all we gotta do. All right, so I think next what I'm gonna do is put on these like shoulder strap things. They're supposed to connect to the jetpack, like backpack, but I don't have a jetpack for this convention. I just didn't have time to get that finished. And these just go on these pieces of Velcro right here. And it's just easier for me to put them on before the chest piece because, I mean, it's gonna be a big thing of boob armor just in my way of everything. Go. Next up is the chest armor, and like everything else, it has Velcro on the back here. And that's just going to attach right here. I did put another extra piece here if I want to add another piece of Velcro down here in the future, but I didn't get a chance to do that yet. But it seems to stay pretty well with just this piece. So I'm gonna roll with it. Oh God, I still have shoulders, jeez. Next up are the shoulder pieces, and like everything else, they've got Velcro on the back. These will probably need to be adjusted by my wonderful husband. Yeah, I should have done this before the chest armor, huh? This is why we do test fittings, people. Yep, I'm just gonna have my husband put these on. Almost last, we've got the gauntlets. There we go. And these, I just put a little bit of foam on the inside so that they wouldn't like slide around. Let's pull those through. Same thing with this one. I'm gonna put on the gloves, and these are, again, just Velcroed onto the top of the glove. Ow, okay. My burns are healed, but also they don't feel great if I don't have a bandage on them. I definitely need to put band-aids on my fingers. This is a marked improvement from the last time that I was wearing these. And I think the last thing I'm gonna have to do, and I should have taken my hair out of a ponytail because it's gonna sit weird in the helmet. If I don't, it's time to put the helmet on. I will have a tutorial on how I painted this one. This one is painted a little bit differently than the last one I did. But this like ear cap is magnetized on so I can take it off and then take the rangefinder off for travel and packing it. So yeah. All right, time to put it on. Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna have to adjust like the foam in here. All right, let's go get my husband so we can get some pictures in this. And I'm out of boat. I completely forgot how hard it is to wear a helmet. This is going to be a lot of fun at C2E2. But the suit up went great. There's a couple things that I'll adjust and just remember for next time. And I think I can pack. I think I can pack everything. So the next time I see you, I will be packing all of these costumes into a big bin to fly to Chicago, which is crazy. Oh my God. I actually finished everything.